It's easy to look up or Google different data and information connected to pancreatic cancer. However, data and information do not offer us a human personal perspective on the impact pancreatic cancer has on people's lives. This is an auditory portrait on pancreatic cancer and the impact on the lives of some of the people it has touched. This is an interview with Gregory Richards Sr., the creator and founder of the Verta Foundation for Pancreatic Cancer, and his sons. This auditory portrait is called Putting a Face on Pancreatic Cancer. This is part one of this four-part audio portrait. Gregory Richards Sr., Putting a Face on Pancreatic Cancer. Your foundation is named after Verta Richards. Who is Verta Richards, and could you tell us a little about her?
Verta was my wife, 36 years. She worked for the state of Indiana Welfare Department for some 38 years, helping people. And after her illness and subsequent passing, we just came together and thought that this would be a fitting tribute to establish a foundation in her honor to continue helping people.
Are you comfortable with talking about the different stages of Verta's pancreatic cancer battle starting around the time she was first diagnosed?
Oh, definitely. I have no problem discussing it because of the fact that there are things happening that people need to know, and things that we found out during her illness that people need to know.
Could you elaborate just a little bit more about certain stages, certain things people need to know?
Well, obviously that it's something that generally is not diagnosed until late stage 3, early stage 4, because the symptoms are so vague, is the best way that I can put it. They're such that they're often overlooked or confused with something else. The general back pains, because it's something that generally is thought that only older people experience. And during her illness, we discovered a number of people in their 30s that had been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, suffering from some of the same symptoms that the doctors, general practitioners that is, just simply did not have the thought of pancreatic cancer in their mind. They were treating, and it wasn't misdiagnosed, it wasn't mistreating. They were treating the ailments that she described to them. Her back pains, her shoulder pains, her abdominal pains, and they treated those in the manner that they would normally treat them. It was just that later on, as in most cases, the actual disease is not discovered until the body begins to shut down, goes jaundice. And at that point, generally, it's well along into stage 4.
How have these life-changing events connected with pancreatic cancer impacted your life?
Well, quite simply put, it wasn't part of the plan. We had planned for a long and fruitful retirement, being able to travel, being able to be together, do the things that we enjoyed doing, playing golf, casino hopping, yard work, garden work, whatever, if it was just sitting together, being alone. But because of this, now, yes, I am alone. I am not lonely, but I am alone. It has changed. Yes, my life has changed. And I cannot say that it has changed for the better. It has just changed. And it's a matter of just continuing to move forward one step at a time.
Okay. What is the main thing you would like everyone to know and understand about pancreatic cancer and Verta's battle with this disease?
That regardless as to whether it's pancreatic cancer, lung cancer, breast cancer, you must be a fighter. You must be strong. You must face it head on. You must not have the fear that this disease will take you away, because you have to fight it. You have to be the one to step out there, take the treatments, and generally be the strong one, because it affects not only you, it affects your family, it affects your friends. And if you, as a cancer patient, begin to crumble, then everything and everyone around you begins to crumble. You must remain strong. As she did, she fought a battle, she fought a war. She was not one that was going to let this take her down, even though we knew from the beginning that it was a dead-end street. It was a one-way road. There was no cure. There is no cure. The only thing that you can do is fight it off and be strong.
What advice would you give someone that has a battle with pancreatic cancer and their family to help them keep fighting on?
Turn to your family. Talk to them. Let them know how you are feeling. Ask them how they are feeling. Don't be afraid to discuss it. Don't be afraid to talk about the good times. Don't hide your discomforts. You need your family and friends to be around, and you don't want to run them off by climbing into a shell and deciding that I'm just going to let this take me on.
My hope is this story and the Richards family very personal perspective on pancreatic cancer will help add the human aspect to this disease and put a face on it, whereas it will no longer be just about data and information, but about real people like you and I. The face upon pancreatic cancer could be any of us at any given time.